Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla. See what you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Dainese Carbon D1 long glove, available at RevZilla.com. For 2016, the new Carbon D1 Long is replacing the Carbon Cover ST. Now, if we look at it, still has a lot of that race-inspired DNA, but this new version, I'm not going to recommend you take it to the track. Dainese made a distinction. They came out with the new 4-stroke long glove. You still have that Druid's over the $200, but what they've done is they've streamlined this glove, made it a little bit more lighter weight. It's for the aggressive sport and street rider that wants a long cuff coverage. Also available in 3 colors for ladies as well. But again, that's the big distinction here. They've changed a few things and they've simplified it just a little bit. Now remember, it's leather, it's aggressive, it's race inspired. Spring, summer, fall, 3-season warm weather riding. And it carries that unique Dainese spin, which is going to be fashion meets protection, meets a little bit of Valentino Rossi DNA that makes it all the way down. Now, they have changed a few things. You're going to see here on the new one. The first big change they made is instead of a full leather palm, it's still going to be goatskin throughout, but you have a Clarino palm with goatskin reinforcements. So a little bit lighter weight, but I will also say this. We've seen the price of leather go up and up and up and up, and typically these days you need to invest over the $200 mark to get to the track. So Dainese is not on its own on this. We're going to see it from Alpine Stars, we're going to see it from Revit. Again, under the $200 mark, it's been really tough for manufacturers to hit a full leather gauntlet these days. Now, when we think about Fitment, it's going to be Eurofit. I'm wearing a size extra large. I'm extra large all day long in Dainese. I am, however, going to be more of an American cut large, so in Icon and First Gear. Revit these days is actually doing a more American fit. I'd be a large in those. So for frame of reference, keep that in mind. Use a size chart. You shouldn't get any negative surprises. And it is leather. It's going to break in about 10%. The other thing to keep in mind, too, is there's guys have 5 colors of this bad boy and ladies have 3 colors, but it's different fitments, not just a smaller version of the guys. The ladies version is going to be ergonomic for a female hand. Remember, use the size chart. We'll ship for free over 39 bucks. And as always, I'd love it if you click our logo, subscribe to us at RevZilla TV, leave me your comments, your questions, and your feedback on the new Dainese Carbon D1 long glove. Love to hear what you think about where they're taking it. And remember too, there's definitely a carbon short glove, the D1 short they're doing, which is replacing the Carbon Cover SST. And again, you have both for ladies as well. So again, this is going to be your most technical, non-track oriented gauntlet. If we dive into the nuance of the glove, remember we're goatskin throughout. They slightly updated your ulnar protection on the outside. It's just a lightweight foam these days on the outside of the glove, moving towards the back of the hand, microelastication for movement to create a non-existent second panel here. It just kind of moves with you. It's a rubberized coated carbon panel, and notice it sits within its own area of leather. I always like how their construction of the glove goes from Dainese when you get to the knuckle. Moving to the fingers, you still have mid-digital elastication, secondary leather layer here, goatskin on top of goatskin with your hard raised TPRs, 2 on your ring finger. And then if you'll notice on the DCP here, that distortion control process, that's going to tie in. It's going to give you a little bit of extra coverage in a low side crash. You have that hard protection that's coming here in that landing zone, tying together, making sure that you don't grip, twist, and break or dislocate your little finger or your ring finger. And again, you'll see how that leather converges here and covers the pinky. I will call out on the previous version, it had those little TPUs. Now you need to make the investment into the 4-stroke long or that Druids to get that extended TPU range off the DCP. Moving into the thumb, little bit of extra temper foam protection on the knuckle, a little bit of microelastication for flex. Remember, it's going to break in about 10%. That's the nice part of leather. And then we get into our palm here. Great outseam coverage, all in leather, kind of protecting that Clarino and capturing the outseam all the way up. You have a landing zone protection for both the palm as well as the side of the hand. Again, if you go down this way or if you go down this way, you're going to be good to go. And again, seated within areas of goatskin, flap covering, your wrist adjuster to keep it on your hand. But that's the trade-off. You're going to get Clarino. Clarino is a little bit less abrasion resistant than leather. It's going to be synthetic suede. I do like that they've added silicone to all the fingers. Dainese logo. You have your stripes here on your middle finger, on your ring finger. Again, that's a nice addition with this glove. And then the cuff, very simple to operate. It's going to work well with a race suit. It's going to, if you're riding one on the street, it's going to work well with a leather jacket. Again, Dainese does a great job tying everything together. So, all in, made some changes, lightened up the weight, tried to maintain a very similar price here on the new Dainese Carbon D1 full gauntlet glove. Check out the Carbon D1 short, which again, this is replacing the Carbon Cover family. And keep in mind, there's a short and a long version of this glove for ladies, the ladies Carbon D1 long and short glove. That's a nice touch and does not deviate from the men's. The next step in your journey is to click the info button. Visit the product detail page at RevZilla.com, read other rider reviews. You don't have to take my word for it. As always, we ship for free over $39. If you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown. Remember, subscribe to us on the YouTubes. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.